bit differently. I have had nothing but issues today. I have been on the phone with the internet. They are having tower trouble today, and then my computer wanted to go through a big update. So, unfortunately, here I am. I'm doing this from my phone. So, I'm hoping everybody can see it just as if I was coming to you live off my desktop. Not typically how I like to do it, but you know, sometimes you just need to improvise, right? So here we go. My topic today is what is new to come. Okay. So, as you guys have all realized, I have been doing videos on downsizing and those kind of things, and kind of the emotional part of it versus just the what do you want to say? Just the material things, you know. And I've also gotten creative about the material things as well. Think ways you can, get stuff, keep your stuff, and still have nice memories of them, but not actually have to keep them. So anyway, I was talking to some friends of mine, and one of the things that they had brought up is one of them said, I really wish that I would have had a buyer's guide, when I bought my first home because it's all confusing. Um, you know, what you need to do first when before you start looking. What you want to make sure you do. I just got some notes. Sorry. What you want to make sure you do. Um, in the to start the process. To get that process going, and then also what to expect once you have had an accepted offer and all of that, and what to expect. So I have decided, and then the other friend that I was talking to, we were all talking together, and she's like, I really wish I would have had like a beginners for selling too. Like she goes, I didn't have any idea what to do when I sold. She goes, it was all such a big blur when I bought my house and then turning around trying to sell it. It was all just a big blur to even try and sell it. And we kind of went over some pros and cons on why a real estate agent versus no real estate agent, that kind of thing. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making those two classes as courses. They're going to be free, 100% free to everyone. That's going to be on my website. So, I've got them worked up and I'm starting to outline them both. And then I'm going to get them recorded and then I will get them up on my website for free. You're probably going to have those here in a couple weeks. And those will be free to anyone who wants to take them. Anyone who wants to sign up to take them will receive these two free courses. If you want, you'll be able to pick and choose which one you want. If you want the buying one over the selling one, that is fine. And then I'm also going to have a little mini course in there as well, as I was sitting there talking to them about what I was doing for the downsizing courses, and they both recommended, what to expect when you're selling an estate, a home on the estate, and kind of give people a little bit of a guide to what to expect there and what they need to know and what they don't need to know, because I feel like a lot of people don't have really a good idea of what they need to know as far as what needs to what they need to know as far as like if they're selling an estate and that kind of thing. Okay. So the buyer's course is just going to kind of go over some things to what to start with, what happens in the middle, and then what happens towards the end. Okay. And it's just going to be a good overview so you have a good foundation of what you need to do. Okay. The seller's one is going to be, I'm going to kind of go over what you need to update in your house, because that is a big question to a lot of people. Whenever I go and I do a walkthrough on a house and we talk, a lot of people, their big ideas is like, oh, we'll sell when we're going to get this updated or that updated. And it's really not going to create any value in their house. So I'm going to kind of go over a few things of what's going to create value in your house. Um, why you should use a realtor versus not using a realtor. And these choices all can be made by yourself when you get to that point. But yeah, so we're gonna have that coming, and then what the process is in selling. kind of what to expect, what you need when you interview a realtor, what you need to be looking at, that kind of thing. And then same with the selling an estate. I'll be have what you need to do first. A lot of people think that you need to do a lot of repairs on a real estate, on an estate, and you don't. And we'll talk about a little bit of what it means to sell it as is. Just because so many people have a hard time, they think that because it was their mom's home that they need to go in and they need to update things. And that's not necessarily true. And why it's not necessarily derogatory to sell it as is. But yeah, what is selling it as is? Um, what should be fixed? What shouldn't be fixed? That kind of thing. Those are some definite things that I'll have all to come on there. That one, the selling an estate, there'll probably be a little bit of a charge for that one, but it won't be much. It'll be something that you can go in and grab and quick. So give me some time. I'm going to get these, the buyer's free course set up, and I'm going to get the seller's free course set up. I'm going to have some worksheets for you to do that you can take, so you can kind of have some things to jot some things down, especially when it comes to the seller's part, because I really think there's some important questions that you should ask any real estate agent. And I think if you have some pages to write these things down with, then it's easier to compare. But one little tip is that when you're looking at a real estate agent, just make sure they mesh with you. If they don't mesh with you, if they don't have your best interest at heart, they're probably not going to be the best real estate agent for you. So that's just one little small tip. But I'm going to be bringing these courses. Like I said, it's probably going to take me a couple weeks to get them put together and get them up on my website. But I'll let you guys know when they go up, so you can go ahead and grab those for free. Those are going to just be a couple free ones. The estate one, there is going to be a little charge, but not much at all for that. So that won't be bad. You can kind of jump in and it'll get you started. And then my bigger course, we'll talk about downsizing. That will probably be done at least a couple of weeks after that. So there's a lot of things coming up here real soon with me. So bear with me. I've got some awesome things coming your direction for you guys to take advantage of and to take a look at. So I hope you guys are all having an amazing Wednesday. I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. See you soon.